You grab one. I grab one. Toast. Yeah, why not?
Enjoy the lamb.
Oh, that's good. Excellent. I'm Doug with America's Best Restaurants, and we're traveling the country from coast to coast to find restaurants that you should dine at on a frequent basis, like Station Square right here in Youngstown, Ohio. We're going to go inside, talk to Ottavio, the owner-operator of this fine restaurant, discuss the wide assortment on the menu. Holy cow, you're going to love it. Talking about wines as well, little vino with dinner, not bad. Over 400 different wines that are available. You're gonna love this episode. Why don't you come with me? Let's go meet Ottavio and check it out. All right, we are back. Well, normally we're inside. We're actually outside, the outdoor patio. By the way, this is Ottavio. I already told you about it. Thank you so much for having us out. We've got a beautiful spread that we're going to talk about. We're going to get into the backstory of the restaurant as well, but let's dive in first and foremost. And you said this is like your A number one. So what are we looking at?
Yeah, this is our signature steak. So a lot of very unique the way we make it. First of all, the steak is CAB Angus beef, prime, aged 28 day. We do open fire with a special charred season. The flavor is fantastic.
So the charred season, now I know because I've been known to char a steak maybe when I don't mean to, but this is the actual seasoning. Is this something you came up with? How'd you come up with the seasoning?
We buy the base, but I kind of dress them up the way I like it. A little more pepper, a little more salt, a little ground rosemary. Give you the extra flavor, extra kick.
Love it. All right. Well, I tell you what, now you just celebrated, 21 years in May, right?
21 year
ownership
for myself. The restaurant been open for 36, one of the oldest restaurants in this area. When I took over in 2001, kind of we elevated, step it up with a different, more creative, international Italian dish. Step it up the quality, the wine list, different seasonal product.
Now, what's the thought process to come up with the menu? You said you kind of changed it. Is this purely your creations?
Yeah, a lot of it is about the season, whatever is in season. The Alaskan halibut in season now, it's fresh. We got the King Copper River salmon, it's in 2 weeks a year. I got 20 pounds coming today. Soft shell crab is coming today. Whatever is fresh, we come up with the recipe and, some of the dish, the staple, we got all year round, like the Cavatelli, Frutti di Mare, with all the seafood, clams, mussels, calamari, shrimp, scallop, in a Pinot Grigio wine sauce, and a fresh tomato marinara. This is another big dish. This is a fresh diver scallop, U10 scallop over risotto carbonara. Fantastic.
I'm diving in while you're talking. Go, man, go. This looks
That's
fantastic.
very, very good.
I'm just going to eat.
The arancini is like a Sicilian. When you said before about some of the traditional recipe, that was like the arancini is Sicilian rice bowl. Usually they're a little bigger like that, but make it for appetizer, we do smaller. We mix them up, all the bolognese sauce, fresh mozzarella, peas, Parmesan cheese. We form it in lightly breaded, lightly deep fry over marinara and Parmesan cheese. That's a great dish. And the Greek shrimp is very, very popular. A lot of people get that one over pasta, over enjoyer or linguine.
Right.
That is a tiger shrimp with a fresh tomato, olive, feta cheese, green onion, basil, and a Chardonnay wine sauce. And the feta cheese to give you nice roots.
Oh,
nice
that is
flavor.
good.
Very good.
That is solid. Okay.
Lollipop lamb is one of my favorite lamb. I love lamb. Just a grill lamb chop, lollipop lamb chop with a balsamic reduction on top. Very good. Very good.
So as you look at it, Station Square, and you think Italian, there's much more to it than just an Italian menu. It's pretty diversified.
International. We make a little bit of everything, a little different flair, a little different flavor. like I said, our menu is one of the biggest menu in the area. We got over, with the special, I don't know if you saw, we got over 100 different dish.
Yeah.
Every given day. Like a chicken, we got like a 10 different chicken dish of veal. We got the ribeye, we got the prime rib, we got the black and prime. Same item, a different recipe. And you can make a bigger menu.
So what got you into the culinary world? You started young, right?
I started when I was 14. I know the school was my passion. I don't like school.
Don't feel bad. Wasn't my thing either.
They never kicked me out, but I kind of want to get out myself. But
that's a whole nother story. All right.
I know. But I started when I was 14, when I was in Italy. And I always like it. I got lucky. My first restaurant where I worked was a 1-star Michelin restaurant in Torino, North Italy. And my first job, usually when you start in a kitchen, especially 14, you start in a wash dishes. But I got lucky. My first job, because it was a high-end restaurant, was like, we only do 70, 80 people a day. But it was like a 5-course menu. It was very elaborate. So every station, you got 3 different chefs, sous chef, chef de partie, executive chef. And I was next to the executive chef. We got the rishaw. It's like a hot table where you open it up, you got the hot dish inside. So my job was just to get the dish out, make sure it's clean, and put a little something decor, make it look nice, make sure it was presentable. That was my first job when I was 14. And prep, clean fresh peas or whatever you gotta be done.
Been there.
Clean seafood or whatever. But by the time I was 19, I was a chef in that restaurant.
Wow.
That was pretty cool.
Dang on. You did start young.
Yeah, very young. So now, 34 years later, I'm here.
Love it. Right here in Youngstown. Now, one thing, too, we were talking to some of your staff, and they talk about how this place feels like family. And you hear that often, but family's important to you, your wife, your kids, and the atmosphere here. Talk about the overall culture.
All my kids, I got 4 kids. My daughter's 23, 3 boys, 22, almost 20, almost 17. They all work in the restaurant in one way or another one. Hostess, wash dishes, bartender, help my uncle, my medium, my old second son. Catering, we do a lot of catering too. But they all don't like it.
They don't
like it. Because, you see how much time you gotta put into. Sometimes I'm here all day for 12, 15 hours. You gotta, especially when you do the catering. So they all work. I got 2 still working over here. My son, server, is in town from college. And my youngest is a junior. So he works 3 days a week, bus stable. You don't like it, but you gotta do it.
You gotta do the grunt work.
So you got a lot of employees been here for some for 20 years, some for 7, 8, 10. So we got a lot of loyal employees. So yeah, you try to get the family feel and take care of everybody.
Yeah.
Not the fortunes, like when they talk about loyal, we got 75% of the customer is a loyal repeat customer. A small town, Maoni, Chombocani, Youngstown, Warren, kind of in between. Okay, there's a lot of restaurants, but we got a lot of good, loyal people. Okay? They know when you come here, you can see you in the mood for steak. We got 20 different kind of steak, seafood, vegetarian dish, pasta, veal, whatever you like, we got. The only things we don't do pizza.
No pizza. Well, I know one thing that would bring people back is your wine selection. Talk about the wine.
And we got one of the biggest wine lists in Ohio. We got over 450 wine from a $15 bottle to $4,000. He says he's going to get a $4,000 bottle for you guys.
Yeah, Austin and I are going to split the $4,000 bottle piece of cake. We'll just charge it to the company. Don't worry about it.
Chateau Petrus, 1990.
Piece of cake.
100.1 spectator, the best. But we got a lot of over 450 wine, white and red, from all over the world. A lot of California, Big Cab, a lot of Italian wine, French, New Zealand. For every flavor, every palate, we sell a lot of wine by the glass. In some high-end wine by the glass, we started with the Corvine. You never open the bottle, but you put this needle inside and we pour. Because some wine is $40 glass. So you don't sell the bottle in 3-4 days, go bad. That way it's fresh for 6 months.
Love it.
And so we do that with the Dom Perignon too. So people want a flute Dom Perignon, you can get a flute. We got this system called perlage. And you can pour the champagne, but after you can take the air out, except for 2 months. Still tastes the same with the bubble and everything.
Wow.
So we try to, accomplish. And another my favorite things, bourbon. Bourbon very hot now in the country. We got over 50, 60 different kind of bourbon. From medium, the top, like a Pappy Winkle, 10, 12, a lot of the good stuff. Whistle Pig and more and more.
Nice. Well, you've covered a lot of the different fruit. I think we've got a couple left, and I'm saving this one for the very end.
Wait, that one, we never talk about that. That is a fresh halibut, Alaskan halibut, limoncello. And that one, I make personally the limoncello. That's a recipe I got from Italy. Take 2 months to make it because the lemon peel you gotta ferment it for 2 months.
Wow.
In a very high alcohol, it's like about 50, 60 proof. So when we sear it, we put all the veggie, we flambe with the limoncello, and you got the lemon liquor flavor with the fresh artichoke, asparagus, tricolor bell pepper, tricolor tomato, and we flambe with the limoncello. It's very fresh, nice.
That's a new one. Haven't heard that. What about these babies right here?
Lamb, I love lamb. I can eat the lamb every day, but my cholesterol is pretty high, But
we'll end with those. How about that?
Huh?
I said you and I will toast with
Why
those.
not?
Yeah, here we go. Come on.
Why not?
You grab one. I
Salud.
grab one. Toast. Yeah, why not?
Enjoy the lamb.
Mm. Oh, that's good. Excellent. So as you go through all of this, you end with desserts.
Guys, one of the dishes you just say you don't like it. You hate it, tiramisu.
I can't stand tiramisu.
Tiramisu we make it fresh in the house. We might almost make it 2 full pan every other day. Use the lady finger from Italy, Savoiardi, mascarpone cheese, like meringa, espresso, and marsala wine sauce. The marsala wine is from Sicily. And a cocoa powder, very tasty, very creamy. I know he's a tiramisu connoisseur. From 1 to 10, what do you think?
12.
That's what I want to
12. Oh, yeah.
Let me finish my lamb.
You finish the lamb. Look at this. If you're in Youngstown, you live in the area, you're coming through, there's Youngstown Steak. You're traveling to New York, Pittsburgh, whatever, get off the highway. The highway's like right there. I mean, seriously, you have no excuses. If you're traveling through, you got to get here. You got to try this place. If you live in the area, you need to be here on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, no matter what. You can also get the sauces right here at the restaurant. So find them online, social media, everything else. Any last things you want to try to plug?
A lot of people sometimes don't want to go out. You want to cook at home. We got 3 different sauce or recipe. We got the simple tomato basil sauce, the marinara sauce, fresh, nice. San Marzano tomato from Italy, basil, olive oil, garlic, all natural. This is like one of the very popular sauce in this area is a pink alla vodka sauce. You got the Parmesan cream sauce and the marinara, basil, fresh tomato. Very tasty. And this for like the kick is arrabbiata sauce. It's like a spicy red sauce. All this it can be not just for pasta, but chicken dish, veal dish, seafood. You can make it a seafood pasta with the marinara or the spicy sauce. You can a lot of local grocery store in the area that sell these.
Excellent.
And now we got our wine. We changed it from a couple of years ago. It was from Sonoma. Now we got from Napa. We got the this is a cab blend, mostly cab, 75%. Petit Syrah and Petit Verdot, aged 6 months in a barrel. Very reasonable for the quality. Very good. You know, you can go with the red meat, veal, chicken dish, and pasta.
You got
Very
it all?
good. And we got a Chardonnay too for a seafood dish or light chicken dish. The white wine too.
They got it all. Tell you what, get here. Hey, why don't you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so when we drop more episodes, you'll be notified. Get here, Station Square, check it out. I am going to finish this because no tiramisu needs to be left behind. And I'm going to make sure I eat this. Ottavio, thank you, sir.
Enjoy.
I'm eating. We're out.
Thank you.